Hey guys, this is a video I've been wanting to make for a little bit, but I wanted to kind of play my class a little bit more, so I felt like this would be as informed as I could make this for the warrior community or anyone that has not played a warrior and kind of wants to see what they're like. Um, Real quick, I'll show you my character using a mix of Superior Rune of the Balefire for the power and some Alyssa gear. Superior Runes of Alyssa for the crit, because crit is great, alright? As you see, I have 53% critical chance just standing here, but you'll understand in a little bit that that actually goes up when I'm in combat. Right now I have axes and greatswords. I actually just recently started using axes to see how they were. I like them, but I'm still more of a greatsword guy. I definitely think the greatsword is a little better. And of course, I have to have the rifle. I don't have a sigil in it because I'm gonna get a rifle from tokens from TA very soon, like a day. So I didn't want to waste 50 silver on a rune that was gonna be replaced, or a sigil, excuse me. It was gonna be replaced in a day. Okay, so this is my build. I went 20 strength, 30 arms, 10 defense, and 10 discipline. I was rocking a 20 strength, 30 arms, 20 discipline, but I was dying way too fast. I found that when I added some defense, I was able to heal more. I was able to take less damage, obviously, and this really helps in PvP and even in PvE as well. Alright, so here we go. 20 into strength for the extra power and the extra condition duration. You do some bleedings with the greatsword, but it's really not much. Right, your main damage from greatsword is going to be actual weapon damage. All right, some of the the bonuses are meh, but I use this. This is why I never use adrenaline on my warrior unless I'm using axes, and I hardly ever use axes. Okay, the greatsword special ability I think sucks. The rifle ability, a lot of people that don't play warriors think it's great, but it's really bad, especially in PvP. You're never gonna have time to actually cast it. Okay, if you move, it cancels the cast. If you get interrupted, it cancels the cast, and you're way too susceptible to damage when you have it. Okay, and then here, because I do use the greatsword so often, I have slashing power. Arms. Now, the reason you put 30 in arms is because crit for warriors is king. Okay, condition damage, it's there, but the crit is the real reason I went arms. Again, these are really good. These are better than the strength, I think, just passive bonuses. I use Rending Strikes, 33% chance to cause vulnerability on critical hits. Now the reason I do this is because I'm going to be critting so much that I'm going to have a lot of vulnerability on the target. Forceful Greatsword, again, I do use the greatsword so often. I want their skills to be up faster, and it gives you extra might, which is just raw damage when you crit, so it's really good. Then lastly, last chance. Gain quickness for 4 seconds when you strike a foe with less than 25% health. This does have a long cooldown on it, but I think it's better than the alternatives, and when it does proc, it's a definite, you notice it, okay? And it's very good for PvP. And I do a lot of PvP. I've recently been getting into structured PvP, but I do mostly do World v World. I'm on the Sea of Sorrows server. Good job this week, guys. First week in T1. Defense. Okay. I did this so I could live a little longer, because in World v World I was a very glass cannon. I could drop almost anyone extremely fast, throw bullets at them, stop them, 100 blades, GG. Okay. But I find that I still do the same amount of damage roughly with 10 less points in discipline, but I live longer, so it's good. I went for defense over tactics because I think toughness overweighs vitality in this game. Plus, I think this is good. This right here, 200 toughness when crippled, shield, stunned, or immobilized. Perfect. For those times that you can't heal yourself to get rid of the conditions, for the times that you can't pop, You know, when you can't pop something to get out of it, so good. Then Discipline. Critical damage. It's making those crits nicer. Burst damage, I don't even know what that is, to be honest, but it doesn't matter, it's only 1%. Gain 5 strikes of adrenaline on weapon swap, you know, I guess that's okay. Whatever. But this is good. Gain 2% critical hit chance for 1 stage, then 5 for 2 stages, and 9 for 3 stages. This is impeccably, just freaking, just the tits, okay? This is why I do not use any adrenaline ever. Not to mention, for Greatsword, it sucks. Like, if you use this, I'm not sure why I would use it. I'm just not sure. Alright, I'm gonna go over the skills I use. This is not how I run. This is how I run when I usually do PvE. PvP, this all changes. Alright, I was doing the Healing Signet. The reason I changed is simple. Okay, the Healing Signet does do more healing, because if you add up the actual heal you get and the actual heal over time, it does turn into more healing. But when I'm in World v World and I'm getting bursted down, I need to be able to heal myself as much as I can. So I use Mending. And the other thing about Mending that is so great, as you can see, it cures 2 conditions. This is unreal. You know, imagine you got a thief on you, he's stacking vulnerability, stacking bleeds. You heal yourself, throw bullets at him, you turn around, okay, you 100 blades him after you pop a signet. Okay, he's going down, and if he's not down, he's very weak. If he doesn't run away, then you're gonna get him. I use this is simple, this should be easy to figure out why I use this in PvE. Endure Pain, I mean, you can use some of the other stuff, I like it so that I can stand toe to toe with a boss, and if I'm doing a really high damage attack like 100 blades for instance, against the boss when he turns and starts hitting me, I can just pop that and be fine. Like for instance, it's really nice if you fail on AC boss, what is his name, Lieutenant Kohler? Yeah, Lieutenant Kohler. Okay, if you get pulled in, this is up, pop it, GG, it's like it never happened. I use Battle Standard on some PvE fights, like Mag, when I'm fighting off, you know, when you gotta kite him around, keep him off them in the second path of COF. Other than that, mostly don't use this. I use this, it's very good, you know, crit, movement speed, and a lot of power and condition damage. The Norn Wolf and all that kind of shit, it's just like sucks. And Rampage, like I used it and I was like, why is I'm using SPP? I was like, why is this even here? Okay. For World v World, I'll usually change my abilities. I'll probably I'll replace for Great Justice with a Doliac Signet, and then I'll replace Signet Might with Bolas. Because you need to stop people so you can damage them, okay? If you pop 100 blades and, you know, they just pop anything that gets them moving, you know, you just wasted this, you just wasted all this damage. So, you know, GG, whatever. I'll go over some of the jewelry I use. Yeah, I'm still using this. I'm gonna go out to Cursed Shore, get me an Aqua Breather. Spear Gun, whatever. I don't think they do much damage. I actually kind of like the Harpoon, or the, whatever, Spear better. I do need to put a sigil on that, just realized. You know, I'm a noob, whatever. Earrings. I use Ruby Mithril Earring of the Berserker. I went with rares because exotics, you can get a full set of rare jewelry for it costs you get 1 exotic piece. So, you know, I went with the rares. If I have a shitload of money down the road, I will get some exotics, but right now it's just like, I don't care. Okay, I'm using the same thing. That critical damage is so good. This is from the one-time only event. I got it. I just broke down my other, I had the 2 of the same earrings. I broke down that, got the gem, put it in that. GG. Haven't done my story quest. Whatever, it'll do. This is made in the Mystic Forge. Real simple stuff. Here I dropped like 18G so I could look pretty. Using Abyss and white dye. I like the look of it. Okay, now we're going to actually go into practical applications of how I open on specific classes. Right. There's not any moms around here, so I'm just going to pretend, but anyways. Let me put these skills on like I'm playing World v World. because PvE is just, you know, it's not easy, definitely. So you know, PvE in this game can be very hard, but I think that's more self-explanatory than where's the Lance? Okay, here we go. Okay, this is how I run a lot of times in World v World. Sometimes I'll use not use the Delixing and use for Great Justice, but you know, if I notice myself dying a lot that night, I'll change. So most of the time I'm using Greatsword in World v World. I'll equip the rifle if we're doing siege on like a wall or something. Get down that oil, get down those mortars, kill the defenders, kill the guards, whatever. Most of the time I'm running Greatsword. This is how I like to open. Imagine this wolf is an enemy player. I'll look at the class. If it's a class that I can just get on, you know, I can beat Guardians, I can beat almost every class in Melee. The one class that gives me trouble in Melee is actually Engineers, just because of the damage they do, and Thieves, because they are so annoying. Okay. I'll pop this, pop Doliac Signet, so I can't get stopped. I'll throw the bullets so they can't move. And then I'll pop 100 Blades. Okay, at this point, they're still under, okay? Now they're going to dodge roll somewhere, so get ready to Greatsword, and then let's say they go over there. Very simple, you're going to go over there. Then if they pop like a speed, you're just going to go after them, or you can throw your sword. Okay, by this point, your bullets will be off cooldown. So throw him again, 100 Blades. He's going to be dead. It's that simple. Okay. Now with Thieves, it's a little more... I'll restate. I'm using Thieves because they're commonly accepted to be the most overpowered class, and they can really give warriors a hard time. Okay. If a thief gets on you, okay, say like he comes out of nowhere. You were not expecting it. You gotta be paying attention. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is pop Endure Pain. You're gonna swash away, then you're gonna use your bullets, pretend they went the other way. Then you're gonna Great Sword Slash, rush, and then 100 Blades. Now, he's gonna get out about right there, so you're not gonna get that final sword bash. That's fine. Pop your speed boost, go after him. Or Great Sword, you know, leave if you have to. And then if he gets away, switch to pretend that's a rifle, or pretend those axes. Either way. If you're using axes, slow them, and then double slash. This is the one time you might. This is the one time I might use the Adrenaline ability. Is when they're away and I need to get on them, because you can jump and it actually does a lot of damage. And then I'll spin, whatever. Or if I have a rifle, I'll do 2-4. I'll do the 2 ability, then the 4 ability, and then I'll do the triple or the quad shot, whatever you want to call it. And if he gets on me, I'll move him back and switch to Great Sword or Axe, whichever one I'm intending to use. And yeah, it's that simple. Other than that, yeah, you just got to get used to playing the classes. You got to get used to what they can do to you. Okay, and that's gonna make you a better player. I honestly think that the more you play SPVP, the better you're gonna get in World v World, because it's gonna allow you to know your enemy more. So, you know, this is real simple. This is just my build. This is how I play. If you guys want to, you know, any videos or any questions, feel free to ask me. I know there are a lot of warriors that are better than me, and I'm better than a lot of warriors. Okay, I like to look at all my abilities, look at all my traits, look at all my skill trees, and analyze them, and see what's really the best. Alright, I'm using a build that really is viable in everything. Okay, you can use this build in SPVP and do well. You can do this build in World v World and do well. You can use this build in PvE, and I do a lot of damage in PvE. I have an equally good ranger that doesn't do anywhere near the damage. You know, his bleeds stack really high, but my overall damage is just so high. I guarantee you I do more damage than that ranger. And I'm even, you know, put a little bit into defense. My ranger's all power, all precision, all that kind of stuff. So, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. If you play a warrior, I hope these tips helped you. And if you play another class and you meet a warrior in the battlefield, I hope he kills you. Have a good day, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, happy